Hello everybody, this is Chad from CBW Farms. Welcome back to Six Ashes. We're here for episode number 17 and we're still on the PlayStation 5 and we're still on FS19. As we speak, we have Farming Simulator 22 downloading on the PC, and within about 2 hours we should have Farming Simulator 22 on either the PS4 or the PS5. I'm not sure which one will download it. Then I may have to transfer it over. But anyhow, where we're at here on Six Ashes. Well, you can see our money went up from last time, $724,000. We did sell a lot of wood chips, pretty much everything that we had, other than partial loads, I guess. But our price stayed up there for us, so. Yeah, we thought we'd cash out, so hopefully we can get some cows here pretty soon. But first of all, we have to harvest this field. And if you look here, we bought ourselves an 8-row corn head. And this isn't just any 8-row corn head. This is the Capello Diamant. And it is included with the tool height for harvesters. So we're going to harvest this a little bit faster just so we can kind of keep things moving along. I'm going to start him up. He's unfolded already. Lower the head manually. And we can open our field. Not that we can go real fast. This harvester only goes 15 anyway, but no, we need to get this field taken care of, and we got a couple grass fields to take care of. Plus, we've got, to work on some animals, I guess. We finished the last episode. We cleaned everything up with our pigs and our chickens, and I got our egg boxes. And, this harvester struggles with this 8-row head. I'm glad I didn't get the 12-row that I was thinking about. I haven't tried tool height for harvester mod on this particular harvester ever before, I guess. But maybe. If I raise it just a little bit, maybe that'll help. Maybe I'm just dragging the ground. We'll see if that does any good. Here we go, 15 miles an hour. We don't quite do that in real life. We shouldn't anyway. Yeah, won't be long, and by the time you guys are seeing this, you guys will have FS22, and believe you me, we'll be playing on there as well, but I do want to finish our trophies on Six Ashes here, so we'll be continuing on here as well. We can do both. I'm sure everybody's excited now that it's out. I mean, by the time you're watching this, it's out. Come on, baby. Well, I guess we're still going 7 miles an hour up the hill. Well, I said that, now we're going 6, which would be our normal speed, 5. It doesn't look like that big of a hill, but it must be bigger than we think. Like I said, I hope this head will work for us yet. Let's try a little higher yet. We went up a little bit with the head, but it ain't doing a lot for us. But we know it shouldn't be dragging anyway. An 8-row head on this little harvester is probably fairly extreme as well, I guess. Let's see what we look like in cab. I missed one. That will drive me nuts. Of course, we got the OCD kicks in. Oh, we actually missed more than that. I'm hoping that we get a pretty good yield off this field. There, we're to the end. See if it works better going the other direction when we're going back downhill. Gonna have to unload here pretty soon. Whoa. Driving in the hedge. And unfortunately with these headers, these tool height for harvester headers, oh, I got crop destruction turned off yet apparently, which is probably a good thing there. We would have had a pretty fair amount. Let's shut him off and find our fent. There. So we're going to keep plugging away on this field and get this harvest done. And we need to reprep the field. So we'll have to fertilize it. Oh, I guess this one we'll have to plow too, won't we? We'll check out the stage here as we're dumping. Check out the state of the ground. And it may need lime. I don't remember if that's just every once in a while or if that's after corn also, but I know the plowing for sure it will need, but might not need lime yet. This should be only our second crop that we've put on here since we've limed. But we got good old Martha Stewart for that on the yard there. So the lime is only $123 per load. It's not that it's expensive, it just takes some time. Now we're in the hedge. What do we say here? Needs plowing. Okay, that's the only thing we need. Plowing and fertilizing. Well, fertilize, plow, fertilize, plant. Now we got to decide what we're going to put in. Oops, I went back to the wrong piece of equipment, but we'll look at the corn going in here anyway. See what this looks like compared to FS22. All right, walk through our hedge there again. All right, keep plugging away here. Yeah, we may have a bunch of episodes left on this one yet. Surprised Farm Dog Jim hasn't been in here yet to check on me. He likes to kind of be a little bit of a YouTuber himself. If you ever notice in the live streams, he always makes his appearance. He's not shy. All right, we'll get this opened up. I don't know what we really need such a big field for on this map for doing our animals, but and we're on normal economy, so the prices aren't very good. I'm used to playing on easy economy. Just trying something different, I guess. Make it a little more challenging. I may need you guys to remind me, how many pigs did we start with? Did we start with 20? Did we start with 30? I know we got like 36 as of right now. So I don't know if we only had, I thought we had more than 6 births. But I think we need 50 pigs. 50 pigs or 50 sheep for our achievement, for our award, our trophy. Yeah, it was much better going this direction on the field. We're just about full again already. The mighty old Kloss. Get some headlands around here. Open up the sides of the field. It's going to take a hot minute. That one I stopped for in time. Shut him off again, save some hours. Might as well follow right along here. Like I said, I'm used to having the crop destruction on, so I'm not just going to jump across the field, even though I could. Whoa, look out for that pole. Sounds like the puppies are coming upstairs. Mama must be getting ready for bed. There we are. I'm just listening to the dogs rustle around here. Our Fent needs a little bit of a bath here too, the way it looks. And we definitely know our harvester does. There you go, Marty. She's still a dirty machine for you. One thing I can say about this harvester, it does take a while to unload. And we're going to have to unload quite a few times in this field, I'm thinking. Start him back up again. Yes, that does not work to shut them off and unload in real life. just to let you know. All right. Well, it looks like we got about 1 gigabyte to go yet on Farming Simulator 22 on the PC. So a few more minutes yet, I guess. I'm looking forward to playing around with it on both the PC and the PlayStation, but more the PlayStation. And there's dogs everywhere. Farm Dog Jim is in here underneath my legs right now. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying this series anyway. It's nice to be a little more relaxed to do this, where last episode I was learning how to do everything on the PlayStation 5, the recording, and it was kind of aggravating me a little bit, you know, by deleting all my screenshots or my captures that I had that I didn't need to delete, and I could have still used that video, but sometimes you learn the hard way. But it's learning. Especially when you're a hashtag OFF. There we go. Just wondering what map to start on FS22. I don't know that I'm going to start on Elm Creek, because it seems like most everybody is, but I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with them a little bit and kind of get used to it. And the menu looks quite a bit different, how that all kind of works. And I mean, there's going to be settings to work on, and I guess we'll figure it out, though. Hopefully my sound settings I can set up the same as FS19, and that they'll come through, that they're not too loud for you all to listen to, the machinery-wise. You know, that my voice gets recorded a little bit louder than the equipment does, I hope. So hopefully they're similar. And we're just about full again. Just this one field I wish we had a bigger harvester. The other fields, this harvester is just plenty fine for them. Hit the brakes. I seen it coming. And, oh, wrong tractor. But while I'm here, we bought ourselves another fertilizer spreader. I have never tried this one out, and I thought with this being the end of FS19, we better try this out. I got the Unreal capacity, which I believe is 25,000 liters, and I don't know what the Unreal spread meant, if that's really wide. I don't know. I got it on there, I guess. But little doits. There we go. Didn't think he'd be too far from the back here. Now we got 15,000 liters of corn already in the wagon. We'll have some happy pigs anyway. And of course we won't need all of it, I guess. But they take a pretty fair amount. We're going to buy some more pigs later on here too, just to get the breeding process just a little bit faster. Around the corner. Down we go. Around the corner, and down we go again. That was further away from the pole that time. I didn't hit it either time, no, mind you. Well, even last night, I even played around with FS15 for a little while. And I mean, it's been a long time since I played it, and wow, what a difference. I actually downloaded it for the PS4, because otherwise it was only on PS3 before, for PlayStation-wise anyway. So I downloaded it, I thought I'd check it out, and yeah, it was unusual not having any mods other than there is a pretty fair amount of DLCs that you could get, and I think a lot of them were free originally even. I mean, I think these were all free that I got last night too. I downloaded all the DLCs, but I know they had a classic tractor pack and stuff like that, I guess. So no, that was kind of fun to hop on, but boy, what a difference in graphics. Especially crop textures and field textures. But the lines like this, you know, that are beside the combine right now, not the corn side, but the side that we harvested, a lot of that looks pretty similar. It's just that the dirt textures, when you actually work the ground, yeah, they weren't the highest quality in 15, but I remember fun game back then when we played it. That's all we had, I guess. That would have been kind of fun. I wish there was a way to record on that, but there isn't. Maybe if you would download it for the PC or something, maybe you could record on it, I guess. But yeah, I wouldn't let you record any gameplay, I guess. Not that I tried real hard. Be kind of fun to do just a little series on there, but well, we're gaining quite a bit on this field already, just for the short time that we've been visiting here. Stop and turn. Need to get all the corn we can here. And it won't be long and our oats will be ready on our south fields. I'll keep calling them the south fields. How about that? And our two grass fields that are in the middle, I'll call them the middle fields. This is our main farm. And then we got all the fields around CJ farms. Plus the pastures that have been plowed up and reseeded with grass as well. Come on, baby. I think I can. Oh, well, he's going slow. I might as well get the pipe out. And boom, there we are. We didn't run any over again. And Farm Dog Jim sitting there. he likes to be a part of this community as well. He's kind of a cute little guy. Got a concerned look on his face looking at me, though. How far did we make it this time? We made it a ways this time. We're gaining. Whoa. Not that we're getting loads and loads of corn off of here, but this is a small field compared to Lone Oak standards, I guess, or Stone Valley. But a pretty fair-sized field for 6 ashes anyway. Turn our light on. That's a pretty good-sized trailer, I guess, though. Hop back in here. And I think I will leave you guys with a speedy while I do this. And we'll move on to our next job in a minute. So stay tuned and enjoy the music. And we'll see you soon. Okay, everyone, we got the corn is harvested and put in the silo over at the pig farm. And now we're trying out our new fertilizer spreader here from 82 Studio. It appears to work pretty good. Kind of get this field prepped. And off camera, not only did I finish harvesting the corn, I brought some stuff, put some stuff away, and then I went down and got the windrower from CJ Farm and windrowed our 2 middle fields that we have right by our pig farm. So I got them all prepped again, or cut again, I should say. So we're going to put them through the baler and wrap them and have more silage bales. We'll haul them down to CJ Farm and put them in a silo right away. And So that took a little bit of extra time doing all that windrowing, but I figured I didn't want to watch me do all those little fields like that. But so yeah, we figured we'll see what this fertilizer spreader works like, and then this field has to be plowed, and then we can fertilize it again or seed it right away. And I'm thinking I'm going to put canola in here because either A, it's a good cash crop, or B, I know we do have canola on hand, but we can always use it for our pigs as well. Because I do want to start extending on the pigs here fairly soon too after we get some cows and sheep bought. But just trying to keep up with the arable farming has been keeping us really busy here, and I'm only on normal plant growth and I can't seem to keep up. But I have the harvester down by the south fields and set up for the oat harvest that'll be coming up fairly soon. It hasn't turned ready yet, which is all right. I'm not ready for it anyway, and then we'll have straw to pick up there as well. Well, again, this is a different day that I'm recording this after the Speedy that we just had. So I just want to hear your guys' thoughts on Farm Sim 22. I have it downloaded on PS5 and on the PC, which I had the PC downloaded probably about an hour before it released for the PS5. It seemed to work okay on both platforms. I did like the graphics better. I don't know, it could be my monitor also, but the PS5, for me, I mean, remember, I don't have the highest, best, and latest graphics card on my PC, but and I know their settings, I can make it look better too, so I'll just might have to go through some of them and see how the gameplay goes along there anyway. But no, I've only played it for maybe about an hour. I kind of more or less looked in the shop menu and trying to figure out a few of those things, and been watching some videos that you guys have been putting out and tutorials. But yeah, I don't know. It seems to be okay, other than, I don't know, it's hard to start over with the in-game machinery again. And of course, there was no older tractors, cheaper tractors, to start kind of a survival role play. And that's kind of what I was wanting to do on that French map. But until we get some mods out, which of course we had, the government subsidy sign came out pretty much immediately when the game was released, so that was kind of cool. And I know we got a Magnum and a few other mods so far as of recording this. This is actually on the Wednesday following release is when I'm recording this part of the episode. See, I must have missed some corn spots there, the way it kind of get a few light spots behind the fertilizer spreader here every once in a while. But it looks like we can go a little bit faster with this fertilizer spreader too, so I like that. And for some reason, we're really not using much fertilizer at all. I don't know if that's what the unrealistic part was about this, besides there was unrealistic fill volume, but then it said something about the spread was unrealistic. And like I said, I've never watched any videos upon the release of this mod. Like I said, I sure don't seem to be going through it very fast, which don't hurt my feelings at all. Saving money is what we're all about right now. We got cows and sheep and pigs and chickens to buy yet. All right. That seems to be working pretty good otherwise. No, it don't hurt my feelings to be playing on Farming Simulator 19. I still love the game here. It looks like I just read something that line production must be coming out on FS22 pretty soon. And I haven't tried any of the production plants yet, or packs, I guess, and watched too many videos on them. I was watching more on the arable farming and kind of what to do there. I guess I still really haven't seen a video on what tillage stage does what. If you go ahead and plow everything, is that the best stage? You don't have to do any of the other steps in between, or do you have to mulch, or do you have to cultivate, or you know, and then how does that work with uh, a seeder that's direct drill? It was kind of cool to see that the 1775 NT John Deere planter was in the mod hub, or not the mod hub, but in the store, base game. And we have a 16-row version of that. Ours is a 1770 NT, but that was kind of nice to see that the NT stands for narrow transport on them. And it's got the same 3-point hookup like what we have on ours, where the DB planters are drawbar planters, which hook to a pin. And that, so it's nice to see the 3-point mounted, semi-mounted, I guess you'd probably call it, planters. But I know YouTube has been sure blowing up here, especially Sunday night. It was sure a busy night. Yeah, I enjoyed watching a bunch of live streams. I watched a little bit of Driver 53 and Jelsa the Farmer as it was releasing. He did a really late night stream for him, which it was already late enough for us. And this old fart farmer wasn't going to stay up until 3 a.m. I could have played for a couple hours. So I believe it released about 11 o'clock in Central Standard Time Zone here in the United States. I did stay awake long enough to get it downloaded and played around with it for, like I said, not very long. And I haven't gone into any websites yet, I guess, and seen what new mods are all out there already released on PC, I guess. I see that there are some, you know, that some of you guys have been talking about. I know there's straw contracts released on the Mod Hub for PC, which that's a good one to have again. Like I said, I don't play it I haven't even played FS19 a lot on PC, I guess. I kind of stick to my roots here and, you know, kind of stay on console. And it sounded like there was a few bugs, especially with PS4 upon release. And I believe as of today or this early this morning, I believe Giants has that corrected. I guess I haven't watched any videos yet or anything. I just read that somewhere that Chalky had said that they were updating the console version, I guess, for the PlayStation 4. So hopefully that's all working better for you guys now that have been playing around with it. Like I say, no matter what, we're going to stick to 6 ashes here. I don't care if only 5 of you guys watch this, or gals too, I guess. But I know everybody's more anticipating what's going on with FS22, but I still want to get these accomplishments done, or these achievements done. It's going to take a little while yet, especially we get so much different work in between here all the time. And like I said, with the baling, and yeah, we really haven't had the chance to really get many animals yet, but we got money now. We can start buying. I don't want to overdo it, but I think as machinery sets for the arable side of farming, I don't think we need very much else that I can tell. Well, looks like Chelsea May is in here, or Chihuahua. I don't know where Farm Dog Jim is. If he's roaming around here somewhere or not. He usually likes to lay in the sun here in my office. All right, one more little spot here. Yeah, we've only used 1% of our fertilizer. I'm kind of guessing that's what David had put on here for unrealistic spreading. I didn't know if it was some spreading width or what it was, but all right, we're done with this for now. Yeah, we can get out of there. You can see I do have my plow backwards. It's just the way that it was sitting in the shed, even though this tractor shouldn't need that too much. We'll jump out of the tractor here. I was looking at Discord there for a second. Yeah, it needs plowing, and we're 50% fertilized, but we don't need lime. But this is good that we got to do this plowing because I need to get on the outside edges, which I think we did on this field already anyway when this was originally canola. I don't know what Chelsea's digging in the carpet on the sun there. Well, she does that every once in a while. I don't know if it's a Chihuahua thing or what it is, but I missed a spot, and that will drive me nuts. It's nice to have a big tractor on the plow for once, so we know that this will pull well. I'm thinking about setting a worker off on this. We'll do some headlands, and I can get a worker set off on this. And like I said, then it'll have to be fertilized again, and then we can get it seeded and with our canola. And this one will be done. And then, like I said, we need to get those fields picked up too, I guess. And so I think I will continue doing this off camera anyway. You guys probably don't need to see me plowing with a 6-meter plow here. And in case you're new to the game, this is the Lizard 6M plow. That it pulls easier if you pull it like this with the points facing backwards. It's just kind of a cheat hack. That is, I believe it requires 180 horsepower, which this tractor would have to do it the right way, but this way you can pull it with a smaller tractor. So I hope to see that coming out for FS22 as well, and working the same way. That would be awesome. Because I'm not very much into moldboard plows. They're so hard to square the corners off of fields when you're creating new fields and that. And like I said, for us, moldboard plows are kind of obsolete nowadays. They do too much damage for the environment. They make the ground too black, and then you get a lot of wind and water erosion, where a lot of these ripper type plows like this one normally leave trash. I mean, on the game here it don't look like it does, but that's just part of the game. This is a big old field. So after I get this recorded for you guys, I'm gonna maybe jump on FS22, but I know there'll be some live streams this afternoon after I get this recorded, and so I'll be watching them. So join along with them, either Jelsa Farmer or Bruce's Gaming. They'll be live streaming for sure. I don't know about Rusty Money Gaming, if he's streaming today as well or tonight, or what his schedule kind of is. He's a police officer in Nebraska, and so his streams are kind of fun to watch too, but you never know when he's going to stream. Or Jelsa and Bruce are pretty much right on time. And there's other ones out there too, don't get me wrong. Watch some Farmer Klein and some FS Club and Driver 53. A lot of great content creators out there nowadays, including some of you guys that are watching this. Boy, this just feels like a big old field when we haven't even been around it once yet. But the tractor sure is kind of idling around long here. So again, I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and if there's something special you guys would like to see, please don't feel afraid to post them in the comments below, or let me know in somebody's live stream or wherever. I'm open for anything. Well, there's Farm Dog Jim. Now he decided to come in here. Yeah, again, too, in the comments, don't feel afraid to post anything of what you're thinking about FS22 and what you're going to miss about FS19 and what you're looking forward to in FS22. I always like hearing everybody's suggestions there, too. And like I said, hopefully it won't be long, and we'll get some kind of series going on there, but we may finish this series on FS19 first, and like I said, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do any more on Griffin on here. I mean, more people always comment about watching the Six Ashes episodes, but I always seem to have more views on my Griffin for some reason. It don't matter either way. We're just doing this for fun. I think we'll get to the other end here, and then we'll set this guy off on a worker. I can go back and fill in all the spots that they miss, of course. And I haven't heard yet if anybody said how the AI workers are working on FS22, if they're working decent, better, not as good. I mean, I know that you're supposed to be able to have them fill up and deliver to sell points and drop off at sell points, but like I said, again, there too, I haven't played around with it much to see how that all works yet, or haven't watched too much for live streams, I guess, either, watching anybody actually making that work or not. We've kind of been in the cleaning mode here lately. We've got all of our fall equipment pretty well clean, blown off with the air compressor and power washed. And I know this morning Mark and Braden are bringing the combine back to the implement dealer to the neighboring town where we store that at the fairgrounds. There's some, or north of that town, there's some buildings they store them in for us, and that way they can work on the combine whenever they get a chance, anytime over the winter, over the summer, whenever. So yeah, yesterday was pretty much a busy day with getting the harvester blown off, and there we go, and power washed. We kind of went along with the tractor loader, and one of us in the loader bucket, and the other one drive the loader, and we ended up washing. She turned out pretty good. I didn't get any pictures of it. I got some dirty pictures of it first that I was going to post in like Jelsa and Farmer Cops Discords, and Rusty Money maybe too, I guess. And so, yeah, but it's clean now. So, well, let's see what else we got here. I got the windrower put back in the shed, and of course this little guy is put back in the shed. We didn't need this since was putting up straw bale, or silage bales rather. Yeah, there really isn't too much to do other than wait for our worker to finish plowing, because that's kind of the tractor I'm going to need for I suppose I could switch and put the smaller Fendt on there. Yeah, before we can actually bale and pick up our round bales on our middle fields. So I think with that being said, I think we're going to leave it at that for this episode. And again, I apologize. We still don't have any cows or sheep yet. And I'm hoping by the next episode, but I'm not guaranteeing nothing anyway. But I promise you we are getting close anyway. And yeah, we'll have to see what our pig production is. Again, there too, if you remember how many pigs I originally purchased, let me know in the comments, because I kind of forgot if we started with 20 or 25 or 30. I know I bought some at 2 different times. I mean, without me going back and looking myself, which I could do. There's our baler and the big bag handlers in there. That's what that is. So yeah, I think for right now, we'll leave it at this and kind of get some work taken care of off camera here. And we will see you guys on the next one. So if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you'd like to share this video, please feel free. And also, don't be afraid to leave me any comments. Again, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you all later. Bye now.